Hello students, this is Pallav sir, and today in this session I will explain all the sums of question number 5 of exercise 12.1 chapter 12 algebraic expression. Now as you see in question number 5 we have to classify into monomials, binomials and trinomials. Now first of all you all have to understand what is monomial. So let me give you the definition of monomial. So it is monomial. Now monomial is a combination of two words. Fine. Mono, this is one word, and this is meal. So mono means one and meal means terms. Fine. One term. Fine. So an expression, so this is a definition, an expression which contains which contains one term, or you can say, okay, this will do, an expression which contains only one term, only one term is called monomial. It's called monomial. Okay, now let's move on to the second part, that is binomial. What is binomial? So binomial is also made up of two words, that is bino and meal. So bino means two and meal means two terms. So any expression in which you find there are two unlike terms is called a binomial. So an expression which contains two unlike terms is called binomial. Now I just added one word, you see, unlike terms, isn't it? So what is the meaning of unlike terms? So later on I will explain this. Okay, what is the meaning of like terms, what is the meaning of unlike terms? These two terms you have to understand, students, because when we will move further in the with the chapter, so this concept will be very important. Fine, because when we learn how to add and how to subtract, so this like terms and unlike terms concept will definitely play a very important role. Okay, so now we have understood what is monomial, what is binomial. Now let us see what is trinomial. So trinomial. So again, trinomial is a combination of two words, trino and mial. So trinomial means, trino means three, mial means terms. So an expression which contains three terms, or you can say three unlike terms, is called trinomial, isn't it? As simple as this. So let us try the definition. An expression which contains three terms, three unlike terms, you can say, yes, three unlike term is called trinomial. Okay, trinomial, yes. So let me give one example of monomial, binomial and trinomial, so it will help you. So some example, let us discuss some example now. Now example for monomial. Okay, so examples are, suppose two, only one term is there, x or y square or xy So these are all monomial example. Now let's see what is binomial. Now any two, now see x plus y. Now you see these two terms are unlike terms, and why I'm saying this word unlike is because they are having the algebraic factors different. So the algebraic factors are not same. So what are the algebraic factors? You see, you must have come across in question number 2, 3 we have discussed regarding what is the numeral coefficient, what are the factors. Fine. So each number, how many terms are there? 1 and 2. So this x is having 1 as a numerical coefficient and y as a in the second term y is having 1 as a numerical coefficient. So in both the term you will find that the algebraic term, that is x, y, z, these are not matching. In first term it is x, and in the second term we have y. So they are unlike terms. Okay, and when these two unlike terms are separated by plus or minus arithmetical operation, then we say that this expression is a binomial term. So again let us see, that is 2 plus y. You see, we cannot add this as because in addition and subtraction always, remember students, though I will again repeat this part, but to understand what is a binomial term, so we cannot add this 2 plus y. Why? Because they are unlike terms, as because you see 2 is not having any algebraic y algebraic factor, and on the second term it is only having y. So these two are unlike term. But if I give you an example like this, suppose x plus x, so they are like terms. Okay, so x plus x will become what? 2x. So this is not binomial example. Fine, because you can add and you can give the answer as 2x. So 2x is becoming a monomial example. So 2x is an example of for monomial. But x plus x is not binomial. Somewhere it is written that what is x plus x, then you will not say it is binomial, as because you can see that there are two terms are there, but you always have to see whether you can solve this or not. One, if you are confirmed that yes, these two terms are unlike terms, then only you can say that this is a binomial term. Okay, remember this. So let me rub this. Yes, so let me show you some more example of binomial. That is, suppose y square plus x. Now see, again the algebraic factors are not similar and they are a bit separated by plus sign. Let me show you one example with minus sign. So x minus x square, you see. So again the first term and the second term algebraic factor is not similar, so they are binomial, and because there are two terms are there, so it is binomial. So now let's see some example for trinomial. So three unlike terms should be there. So suppose 2 plus y plus x. So see, all the terms are not matching, they are all unlike. And in this expression we have how many terms? 1, 2, 3, 3 terms. That is why reason we are saying this as trinomial. Now we can also write this x square plus y square plus z square. You see, all the terms are having different algebraic factors. And how many expression in this expression, how many terms are there? 3. 1, 2, 3. So that is the reason it is a trinomial. Fine. So now let's do question number 5 and classify all the sums, all the sums into monomial, binomial and trinomial. Fine. Now the first sum we have, sum number 1, we have 4y plus 7z. Now this is what? See, both the terms are having different algebraic factors. One is carrying y and another is carrying z. So they are unlike. So this is binomial. And how many terms are there? Two terms are there. So this is binomial. Now let's move on to sum number 2. So what we have in sum number 2? Y square, only one term. So only one term means monomial. Monomial. Now number 3, sum number 3, what we have in sum number 3? X plus y minus xy. Now carefully observe the how many terms are there? 1, 2, 3. But can we solve any of them? That is there any like terms are there? No. See, the first term is having x as an algebraic factor, second term is having y as an algebraic factor, and the third term is having xy as an algebraic factor. So they are all different to each other. So now we can say, as because this expression is having three terms, so we can write trinomial. So trinomial. Okay. Now sum number 4, what we have in sum number 4? 100. Only 100 we have. So only one term. Only one term. So it would be monomial. So it would be monomial. Now let's do sum number 5. What we have in sum number 5? AB minus A minus B. So how many terms are there? 1, 2, 3. Is there any like terms are there? No, because the first term is having AB as algebraic factor, second term is having A as an algebraic factor, and third term B as an algebraic factor. So they are all different to each other. So we can write trinomial. Always recheck it. Just do not, if it might be in the question paper, it could be like this. They can ask you, what is this? It is a trinomial, monomial, or binomial. So we will say it is monomial. Why it is monomial? Because these are all like terms, and we can solve this. So x plus x plus x will give you what? 3x. You see, this is monomial. So always when you make a judgment that whether it is a monomial, binomial, or trinomial or not, so just always recheck that whether there are any like terms or not. Okay, so let's do the next sum, that is sum number 6. What is sum number 6? We have 5 minus 3t. Yes, 5 minus 3t. That means two terms are given and both the terms are having different algebraic factor. That is, then first there is no algebraic factor, and in the second term we have t as an algebraic factor. So these are unlike terms. So we'll write binomial. So we'll write binomial. Now sum number 7. Sum number 7. We have 4 p square q and minus 4 pq square. Now just careful, be careful. Now you see the algebraic factors are same or not. In first term it is given p square q, and in the second term it is given pq square. So they are not matching. They are not matching. And how many terms are there in this expression? 2. So we'll write this is an binomial expression. Now let's see what is there in sum number 8. Now in sum number 8 we have 7mn. How many terms are there? Only one. So we'll write monomial. So we'll write monomial. So how many more sums we have? 4 sums we have. Okay, now 9. I will do only up till 10. The rest 11 and 12, I guess you can all do it by yourself. Now sum number 9, we have z square minus 3z plus 8. So this is trinomial. All the terms are having different algebraic factor. So it is trinomial. And the last sum for today's session, which I will explain, is number 10, and it is having a square plus b square. Again we see that there are 2 terms and each terms are having different algebraic factor. So we'll say this as binomial. Okay. So question number 11 and 12, try it on yourself. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. God bless you and take care.